Trail braking is a driving technique that can optimize your car's braking and handling performance when entering a turn. Instead of braking in a straight line before turning, trail braking involves applying the brakes while turning the steering wheel. It may sound a little bit tricky, but it's actually a pretty effective method that can improve your lap times and overall performance in driving games like GT7. So the idea behind trail braking is to use the car's weight transfer to help it turn into the corner more smoothly. When you brake, the car's weight shifts forward, which can help the front tires grip the road better and make turning easier. Plus, with trail braking, you can brake deeper into the corner and carry more speed through it, since the weight transfer helps to maintain traction. While trail braking can be really helpful for improving your driving skills in Gran Turismo 7, it's important to remember that it's a more advanced driving technique that takes a little bit of time to practice and to master. You not only need to know when to use it, but also how much braking pressure to apply and how smoothly to release the brake pedal so you don't lose control of the car. Luckily, Gran Turismo 7 offers players the ability to adjust their car's braking balance and also pedal pressure to optimize their performance and match their driving style. So, with a bit of practice and some tweaking of the brake settings, you can really take benefits of trail braking. Also, if you're using Fanatec pedals, you can manually adjust the braking pressure on the Fanatec software. The points that I like to get smoothly are around 25, 50 and 75%. So practice getting these points with ease and adjust them according to your personal needs. So in my personal opinion, I like soft brakes, but you may be a little bit different. So trail braking can help you brake later into the turn, maintain traction and carry more speed through them. When it comes to trail braking, the first step is to approach the turn while braking. You'll want to start applying the brakes gently and gradually as you turn the steering wheel. This will shift the weight of the car forward and help the front tires grip the road more effectively, which can really make turning into the corner a lot smoother and easier. After gently braking and turning into the corner, the next step in trail braking is to release the brake pedal smoothly. This will shift the weight of the car back to the rear end, which can help the rear tires grip the road and maintain stability. Just remember to release the brake pedal smoothly to avoid any sudden jerks of locking the wheels, and that could possibly and potentially lead to losing control of the car. It's worth noting that the amount of braking pressure you will use will depend on a few factors, such as the car you're driving and some specific situations, which I'm gonna go in the later part of this video. There are a few common mistakes that you'll just want to avoid. First being braking too hard, which can cause the front tires to lock up and the car to slide, while braking too late can cause you to miss the apex and to turn and run wide, and not releasing the brakes pedal smoothly can cause the car to lose stability and to spin out. So it's important to take your time and practice your technique to avoid these mistakes and keep your car under control. So in summary, the basic trail braking techniques involve approaching the turn while gently braking, releasing the braking pedal smoothly, and adjusting your braking settings to optimize your car performance. It's important to start with the basics and build your skill gradually over time, and to avoid common mistakes like braking too hard or too late or not releasing the brake pedal smoothly. I'll give you an example. If the car in time trial is moving at 225 km per hour, you would always brake at the 200 meter mark. But in race conditions or even when it's raining, it's very important to adjust your braking marks. Slipstream can add an additional 10 km per hour, and therefore you will need to brake slightly earlier, let's say at about 300 meter mark. So it's always about the situation, and it's never really gets the same with the car classes, and it's always a little bit different, so you will need to adjust. From sports car to touring cars, and each one responds differently when trail braking. Understanding the car's specific characteristics and know how to respond to trail braking is absolutely crucial. For example, there are multiple car classes like FF cars, FR cars, MR cars, and four-wheel drive cars. Front-wheel drive cars tend to understeer, which means that the front tires won't turn as much as the driver intends when trail braking. In this case, the driver should use less braking pressure on the front wheels to reduce understeer and help the car turn into the turn more easily. But the most important part is the position of the engine. FF cars have engines at the front, meaning that the weight of the car is mostly in the front, and the car is most likely to understeer. Also, all of the power is on the front wheels, meaning that the car is very stable and won't lose control easily, but it really takes time to get up to speed. FR cars have their engines at the front, but the overall power distribution is at the rear wheels. These cars tend to oversteer, so please be gentle with the gas pedal as you will probably spin out. MR cars are something special. They come in all shapes and forms and they are very hard to explain, but I would try to make it simple as it gets. The engine is in the middle of the car, making it super fast around the turns but hard to control under braking. To stabilize the car, it's sometimes worth keeping your foot on the gas pedal to avoid excess rotation. This happens because the back of the car is very light, and under braking, most of the weight of the car is shifted to the front, making it very easy to lose control of the back end. So in general, the cars are hard to keep in line under braking, but they are very fast in the turns but also tend to understeer. Four-wheel drive cars have something of both worlds. They are usually very responsive and have very fast acceleration, but the handling and the braking needs to be adjusted by the car. Also, the type of the tire and its grip level also plays an important role. Trail braking is more effective with high-performance tires that can offer better grip and traction. So it's important to consider these factors when trail braking to achieve the best possible performance with your car. Also, it's worth keeping in mind that the way the car handles when trail braking can be very different because of a number of factors such as suspension setup, drivetrain, and aerodynamics. For example, a car with sportier suspension setup may be better suited to handling weight transfer than the car with a softer suspension. In short, it's really important that the driver is really aware of the unique characteristics of their car and how it will respond to trail braking. Because trail braking can require all of different approaches depending on the car and track conditions, it's very important to know the limitations of each car and to find the car that suits your driving style and work with that car for a while. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, you can also smash a like button, or you might even want to subscribe to the channel. So until the next time guys, bye.